Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 53rd International Design Awards. Now let's welcome our hosts, Cynthia Ortiz and Dina Meindl.
Hello to everyone joining us here at the Triad Theater in New York City, watch parties around the globe, and those tuning in from home. Welcome to our 53rd Annual International Retail Design Awards. I'm Cynthia Ortiz, International President of the Retail Design Institute. And you may notice my usual co-host, my dear friend, Mr. Ray Escheid, is not here with me on the stage tonight. Unfortunately, Ray had a death in the family. Thankfully, Ms. Dina Meindl, my treasurer for the International Board, has stepped up and agreed to join me here to help present the awards this evening. So thank you, Dina, for stepping in at the very last minute.
Thank you for having me.
That's not going away.
Thank you, Cynthia. I'm truly honored to join you in presenting these awards. We have an exciting evening ahead as we celebrate the power of design. Tonight, we will announce the new class of winners for the 53rd Annual Design Awards and recognize the Institute's Members of the Year, along with our newest Legion of Honor inductees.
So first thing, I want to remind everyone that the store showcase tonight opened between January 1st and December 31st of 2023. I personally haven't had a chance to see all of these stores yet, so I'm just as excited as all of you are to see the beauty and sophistication of the amazing retail spaces. And can I just say, we truly have the best community.
This is going to be incredibly exciting, and I can't wait to introduce these projects as members of the Retail Design Institute Class of 2023. Along with 9 Innovation Awards, the moment I'm most looking forward to is announcing this year's Store of the Year winner.
Yeah, you're going to have to hold on for that one. I'd like to take a moment to thank the countless Institute members, associates, and friends who submitted so many outstanding projects this year. Dina, did you know we had a record number of submissions since pre-pandemic times? So it's a really exciting year, and I look forward to doubling that number next year. And this wouldn't be possible without all of you and your support for the Institute. I'm proud to say that the Retail Design Institute remains the leading peer-focused organization dedicated to advancing the practice of creating selling environments. Our collaboration with educational partners continues to foster the development of retail design programs across both architecture and design schools. We're also highly focused on enhancing the skill sets of our working professionals. The Institute actively engages with our local markets through tours, workshops, and seminars to highlight new and noteworthy trends and share these insights with our community to celebrate the achievements in retail and store design. Now my shameless plug comes. If you're not yet a member of the Institute, if you're here in person, you'll see these little cards on your table. And on the other side, there's a QR code, sorry. And if you scan that QR code, it'll bring you right to the Join RDI page. So please go ahead and do that. And if you're watching online and you're not a member, please go to our website at retaildesigninstitute.org, join, and find your local chapters and your local chapter leaders and connect with them today.
And we also have many of our New York chapter board members here. If you guys raise your hand, and then you all will know where they might be sitting. You can always chat with them during the event as well.
By joining the Institute, you'll have the opportunity to expand your network and connect with incredible teams that create the experiences that you're about to see tonight.
Cynthia, I love that the Retail Design Institute International Design Competition remains the oldest U.S.-based competition for the retail design. After our founding in 1961 as the Institute of Store Planners, the need for a retail design competition became clear. Today's competition prides itself on its unique approach. While we solicit entries across various categories, we choose not to limit ourselves to a single winner in each category. Instead, we recognize multiple outstanding projects that excel in the same category and elevate them to the ultimate competition for Store of the Year. We refer to this overall grouping as a class. And this year's class of 2023 includes a select 22 projects that our judges deemed the best in their class, along with our prestigious Innovation Awards. These Innovation Awards are granted for specific elements of each environment that exceed expectations and categories that may include store planning, circulation dynamics, lighting design, creative materials usage, or decor.
So I'd like to take just another quick moment and recognize and thank our judges for their time, effort, and hard work in tackling this challenging task. As a volunteer organization, the Institute relies on these judges who generously dedicated their personal time to this important work. And we truly appreciate their commitment. Our judging panel is comprised of professional members from across the Institute, representing many of our chapters around the globe. The judges first evaluated the entries based on 10 key attributes to narrow the field, and then finalized the list along with the Innovation Awards. I'd like to extend a very special thank you to our judging chair, James Farnell, from the Southwest and Pacific chapter, for once again providing invaluable guidance and support throughout this process. I'd also like to recognize the following judges: Chris Schramm from our Twin Cities chapter, Daniel Montano and Doug Williamson from our Carolinas chapter, Jennifer Acevedo from our Chicago chapter, Marty Najafi from our Canada chapter, Jose Padron and Sharon Lassard from our New York chapter, Miguel Canovas from our Spain chapter, and Sanjay Agarwal from our brand new India City Center. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Of course, this night would not be possible without our very generous sponsors, Econoco, McRae, Media Place, who are the ones responsible for broadcasting this right now. Yes, Reed Photography. Thank you. Here to document this amazing evening. So thank you so much. So next, I'd like to say that it always excites me when we have so many projects that are right here in the New York area, to say that if you're here visiting, you can go and see these stores and check them out in person. And a complete list of all of the store winners will be available on our website for you as you're traveling across the globe to go and check them out if you happen to be in one of those neighborhoods.
Based on this year's entrants in the class, there are a variety of retail concepts that I find intriguing to explore around the world. As with all of our awards, I encourage you to pay attention to the clarity of brand storytelling, the intentional presentation of products, and the creative use of space, materials, and elements.
All right, Dana, I think it's time to kick off the show. What do you think?
I'm always eager to explore great design.
Okay, so let me quickly explain how this works. We've grouped the winners alongside similar archetypes to give you a clear view of how each winner compares. Within categories, there may be individual winning projects, while others may include larger groupings. Every project you will see is in competition for the prestigious Store of the Year award. If your project is announced as part of the class of 2023, we ask you to remain seated and hold off on coming up to receive your award until the end of the presentation. And then you'll also have a photo opportunity with Dina and I up on stage with your award, which I'm sure you all want to hang in your living rooms. So let's begin with a stunning environment that embodies the essence of an apothecary, pharmacy, and dispensary.
Farmacia Rocha, high-class health and beauty, Fiat Secundum Artem, is the guiding principle behind our retail design projects, particularly the pharmacy sector, where creating unique brands is our passion. This philosophy was integral in the transformation of Farmacia Rocha. Retail design is business design. The business focus was paramount for this project. Alejandra Martinez Rocha, the chief pharmacist, and her father Juan presented a challenging scenario. A newly acquired pharmacy with minimal turnover, strong location competition, and poor street visibility. They needed a unique, business-driven design solution to carve out a niche in the market. Marketing Jazz was called upon for this task. Transforming the shopfront. Visibility was our main objective. We integrated 2 large classical columns into the shopfront design, making the entire pharmacy visible from the street. A large, high-quality image and a timeless, elegant sign in a classical font were essential elements of our approach. Focusing on beauty, Alejandra envisioned the pharmacy as a destination for those seeking a lifestyle where beauty is integral to health. The entire right-hand wall was dedicated to dermocosmetics, targeting affluent female customers from both local and international backgrounds. Innovative store layout. A groundbreaking feature of this project was the counterless store layout. This design allowed customers full access to the walls, with staff acting as personal health shoppers. A robot in the loft handled medicine supply, and a visually connected meeting room added to the innovative space. Botanical library-inspired furnishings. The store's furnishings were inspired by old libraries, combined with a contemporary style. A perimeter staircase reached the height of 4.5 meters, and the product presentations were designed to create visual rhythm using graphic communication, media, and mirrors. This project exemplifies our commitment to blending business focus with innovative design, creating a high-class health and beauty destination. The set. Our firm created a retail experience that nods to the movie and music industry for this one-of-a-kind cannabis dispensary. Located in the Los Feliz neighborhood of Los Angeles, the set is Hollywood adjacent and within walking distance of music venues, including the Greek Theater. Customers enter a dark and moody lobby area, complete with movie memorabilia and a set of vintage theater seats. A camera lens-inspired portal draws you into the main retail space. Large, light-filled windows juxtapose the entryway, inviting customers to explore the large sales floor and discover featured products on the unique stage-like central display. Throughout the retail space, cannabis displays and products are layered with movie memorabilia like black rolling trunks and film reels. A VIP lounge is strategically located near the checkout area to encourage guests to stay and collaborate. The final transaction space is punctuated by a playful "That's a Wrap" sign, completing the customer's journey through this Movieland-inspired retail store. Yamba Boutique. In 1864, a police station was built at 31 Church Street in the shadows of Harvard University, one of the most elite and historically white institutions in the country. Over 150 years later, the former police station is now home to the first majority women-owned and 100% black-owned cannabis dispensary in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Founded by Dorchester, Massachusetts native Leah Samura, Yamba Boutique offers a warm and welcoming hospitality-inspired experience catered to underserved, underrepresented, and disproportionately harmed communities. Through education, accessibility, and empowerment, Yamba Boutique is committed to ending the harmful and misguided persecution of cannabis use while serving as a welcoming, introductory experience for first-time users. Subtle references throughout the interior design and brand identity pay homage to this mission as well as the building's unique history. Situated within historic Harvard Square, the 19th century brick-painted hand letter signage on the front facade is now just barely visible. hinting at the building's second life as a carriage repair shop. Leather drawer pull and strap details on the interior reference the horse bridle, while a custom white oak door designed in the style of old carriage doors welcomes guests into the space featuring the Yamba Y logo, subtly expressed in the door's cross bracing. This story continues to the interior where aged brass accents coupled with wool herringbone drapery recall the police uniform of the 1800s. A bronze plaque resembling historical ones found throughout New England captures the story of the building and larger brand mission, marking a reclamation of space for this Black-owned business.
Wow, this space and its history are truly remarkable. What a transformation. And I personally believe that cannabis dispensaries are continually pushing boundaries of their designs as the competition intensifies every day. So if you enjoyed that environment, I believe you're going to love our next winning project from the big box hypermarket category.
Petco Union Square Flagship Innovation Award Visual Merchandising. Located in the historic Tammany Hall near Union Square, Petco's flagship spans 25,000 square feet, epitomizing their integrated pet health and wellness ecosystem. This immersive two-story center boasts a stylish grooming salon, full-service veterinary hospital, and a thoughtfully curated merchandise assortment, promising pet families a comprehensive care experience. The design aims to enhance the bond between pets and their owners, making it a premier destination worldwide for pet health and wellness. The Union Square location, steeped in local history, offers a prime setting in New York City, blending classic design elements from various neighborhoods with a nod to Union Square Park's lush greenery. Inside the landmark Tammany Hall building, visitors encounter an ambiance akin to an open-air market, complete with seasonal greenery and a welcoming atmosphere that evolves with each visit. Petco collaborated closely to design a flexible lobby area, ensuring it adapts seamlessly for various events, promising customers something novel with each return. Exclusive to this flagship is 17th and Bark, a collection of premium pet products representing NYC's diverse pet-loving community. Other highlights include Vetco Total Care, a comprehensive veterinary hospital, and Ruff's Barker Shop, a chic grooming salon inspired by classic barbershops. For pet enrichment, the indoor park and positive reinforcement-based training facilities cater to pets' social, mental, and physical health needs. The Just Food for Dogs kitchen prepares human-grade pet meals, underscoring Petco's commitment to whole pet health. The flagship also serves as a hub for community engagement, fostering collaborations with local businesses and hosting adoption events in partnership with animal welfare organizations. Omnibus services streamline shopping convenience, complementing the vibrant Union Square locale known for its community events. In essence, Petco Union Square redefines pet care by integrating innovative services, community spirit, and a commitment to pet wellness within an iconic New York City landmark.
Well, you know, I really connect with that one, considering how many pets I have at my house.
And she's not kidding. Dogs, chickens, goats, and probably more that I don't know about. Now let's explore our next category, fast food and quick service restaurants.
Misoya Ramen. The final design for the Misoya Ramen experience effectively addresses the client's goals and objectives through a range of strategic choices and features. Cultural immersion is achieved through environmental graphics and iconic Japanese elements like the noren fabric divider and authentic uniforms. The wood countertops enhance the ambiance, providing a tactile connection to Japanese craftsmanship and creating an immersive cultural atmosphere. The design offers an engaging dining experience by strategically placing the wok to ensure guests have optimal sightlines to the captivating fire show during food preparation. This aligns with the tradition of open kitchen designs in Japanese ramen shops, enhancing transparency and authenticity while providing a dynamic and engaging dining experience. Inclusivity and accessibility are key components of the design. The dining counter considers accessibility requirements, ensuring all patrons can enjoy the ramen experience without feeling excluded. This promotes a welcoming and inclusive environment where everyone can equally partake in the culinary journey. Versatile functionality is another highlight. It accommodates both dine-in and takeaway options, offering versatility for various settings such as standalone kiosks or food court environments. This flexibility maximizes operational efficiency and overall customer convenience, catering to different dining preferences. Timeless sustainability is woven into the design aesthetic, ensuring a sustainable long-term investment. Material selections such as roof cladding, wood, and Japanese artisan-style tiles reinforce this commitment. Additionally, the kitchen layout promotes mentorship and learning opportunities, fostering the growth of future generation chefs and supporting the local culinary industry through knowledge exchange and skill development. This comprehensive approach not only elevates the visual and functional aspects of the space, but also creates a multi-sensory experience that resonates deeply with the Misoya's brand identity and culinary philosophy. Integrating cultural elements, engaging dining features, inclusivity, versatility, and sustainability, the design ensures a rich and authentic experience for all patrons.
Well, the clean lines and functionality of this space really shine. Cynthia, next we'll move on to our category of coffee and tea shops.
Neo Coffee Bar. Neo Coffee Bar's newly opened flagship location in the heart of busy downtown Toronto was imagined to offer an exciting and unexpected concept within the brand's portfolio of locations. The intention was to create a space for a business model offering a hybrid between a full-service restaurant and a traditional coffee shop. The result is a dynamic space that transforms over the course of the day, from a coffee bar specializing in Japanese pastry to a tapas restaurant and jazz venue featuring unique Japanese cocktails, whiskeys, and sakes in the evening.
Well, this is definitely going on my list next time I'm up in Toronto.
Yeah, mine too. For our next category, concierge lobby or common area.
Australia Post Innovation Award, Branding, Strategy. Innovation Award, Conceptual Design. It's rare to find a retailer with better locations, better logistics, or a deeper connection with their customers than Australia Post. A quiet achiever gluing Australians together and the continent to the world. However, the world reinvents itself daily. Now is the time to reassess Australia Post's place in that change. Australia Post Community Hub is a love letter to the Australian community, a place that can belong to the future of the Australian people, a retail solution to make Australia Post more vital, more relevant, more often, a purposeful physical destination dedicated to helping local communities thrive by fostering genuine connection. Community Hub reimagines Australia Post's core product offering, refines send and receive, creates more 24/7 access, and hosts national banking and identity services. A dynamic merchant square celebrates the brand's essence, bringing brands in and delivering products out to better connect retailers, large or small, to community. Global powerhouses like Apple are permanently curated, whilst emerging national and local businesses by Australian creators and artists are also given space, promoted, and sold via Pop-Up at Post. In a first-of-its-kind move, Orange Post Office tests a changing room concept, making online returns both seamless and immediate, whilst also fixing a major pain point for the fashion industry.
All right, well, can I just say that's one of my favorites so far. Totally taking the idea of a post office to a completely new level.
Truly amazing.
So our next category up is department store.
Saks Fifth Avenue. Saks Fifth Avenue Beverly Hills has reinvented its West Coast flagship experience with the opening of its highly anticipated new women's store on Wilshire Boulevard. The The Saks Fifth Avenue store planning and design team collaborated with the architectural firm to transform the store and bring Saks Fifth Avenue's distinct brand identity to life while paying tribute to the building's history. The approximately 130,000 square foot store introduces vendor-designed shops throughout its space, offering customers a fresh and captivating shopping experience where they can immerse themselves in intimate brand environments within the larger Saks Fifth Avenue setting. Additionally, the top floor has been transformed into an experiential hub for personal shopping and styling at the Fifth Avenue Club, reinforcing the luxury retailer's commitment to providing unique and highly personalized experiences for its customers. Architectural highlights include the Grand Regency-style marble staircase and central skylight, which are complemented by airy, pearlescent white atrium spaces and reflective columns on each floor, ensuring ample natural light throughout the store and enhancing the overall brightness of the shopping environment. The neutral color palette is complemented by metallic accents and playful pops of color, such as richly hued rugs, statement furniture pieces, and vibrant wall coverings, adding visual excitement and sophistication. Artful fixtures, including chandeliers that double as unexpected art pieces, contribute to the store's visually stimulating atmosphere, accompanied by elevators featuring a milky dichroic laminate.
Wow. I mean, come on, that staircase, incredible.
Absolutely. So now we're going to take a brief pause from presenting our design awards and shift our focus for a second to a different type of recognition, our institute-wide member awards. So first I want to say, typically Ray would be presenting this as he is the chair of this judging committee. However, again, Dina is going to step in and present these awards. If you are a member receiving recognition this evening, you can come up on the stage when your name is called, take a quick picture as we hand you your award, and then hop on back down. So unfortunately, we don't have enough time for speeches there.
Each year, we solicit nominations across the Institute for professional, associate, allied, trade, educator, and media members who have significantly contributed to each chapter's success. These individuals have elevated the standards within their chapters, dedicated their time, energy, and resources to ensure that all Institute members and guests have extraordinary experiences. Narrowing down these nominations is a time-consuming process carried out by a jury of fellow chosen from throughout the Institute. Ray shared that as an advisor to that group, he wanted to express his gratitude for their service this year. Let's give them a round of applause.
By the way, there's a lot of people standing. There's seats upstairs if you wanted to go up.
They're saying
Either
no.
that or we sold out, oversold. Okay, go ahead, Dina.
Our first recognition is for the Professional Member of the Year. This individual, hailing from the New England chapter, has done exceptional work as chapter president, coordinating events in both Boston and Rhode Island for her members. She has established new standards for her board and created sponsorship structure that has since been emulated by other chapters. Always professional, pleasant, and engaging, her dedication has become recognized as a key driver of success within the chapter. Our Professional Member of the Year is Catherine Kewen.
So unfortunately, Catherine couldn't be with us here tonight. So we will be sending your award home to you, Catherine. Congratulations.
Our next honoree is another dedicated promoter of the Institute, actively driving activities and events across the Texas City Center. His energy, connections, and positivity are unmatched, and his commitment to the City Center and the growth of the Institute is exceptional. Our Allied Member of the Year is Stephen Heckman.
Stephen, please come to the stage to accept your award.
Come on up, Steve.
He's coming, he's coming. We're blind, he can't.
Yeah, we can't see anything. Come on down. Come on down. Right here. Congratulations.
Congratulations again, Steve.
We're thrilled to continue with an individual who embodies positivity and energy like no one else I know. Not only is she a member of the New York chapter, but she also serves as the sponsorship co-chair, actively reaching out to people and tirelessly promoting the Institute and the benefits of sponsorship. She attends every event, spreading her uplifting energy wherever she goes. Please join me in congratulating our Trade Member of the Year, Jocelyn Lieberman.
So unfortunately, Jocelyn also could not be here tonight, but we won't hold it against her. She is doing Parents' Weekend for her daughter's first year of college. So congratulations, Jocelyn. I know she's watching from Florida.
Now this one's extra special for me. It is my great honor to present...
No, you tossed one.
Uh-oh, I tossed one. Excuse me. I threw too fast. I was too excited. Let's continue a recognition with a member from our Canadian chapter. We'll get back to my special one.
Although this one's just as special.
Yes, this one is just as special, I swear. Our Canadian chapter, who has been tirelessly in her efforts to ensure that the chapter meets the needs of students, members, and participants. She consistently dedicates herself to aligning with the Institute's mission while staying true to her roots. Our Educator of the Year is Natalie Rowe.
And Natalie is watching live right now at the Canada Watch Party. And I apologize, Natalie, your award ended up coming to New York. We did ship awards that were going to Canada firms and companies to Canada ahead of time so that they could be awarded live at their watch parties. So Natalie, your award will be coming to you shortly after this broadcast, I swear. Now you can go with
Okay,
your
and
special
all of
guest.
you are special, I swear. One more try. It is my great honor to present our final Member Appreciation Award to an exceptional individual from our Ohio chapter who truly embodies dedication to the retail industry. She began her career as an assistant editor at VMSD magazine, and she has steadily ascended to the role of editor-in-chief as well as the co-chair for IRDC, the International Retail Design Conference. She's also a great grammar person to go to, and the reason I skipped was because I had no space in my paragraph. From my personal experience working with her, I can attest that her strong and consistent voice inspires others in our field. Please join me in recognizing our Media Member of the Year and my co-worker, Carly Hegedon. Congratulations!
So, Dina, thank you so much for sharing all of the member recognitions. It's essential for us to show our appreciation for those members who consistently go above and beyond in supporting the Institute. So keep your eye out next year when these nomination forms come into your email inbox, and make sure that you nominate the people that you see and you recognize as those going above and beyond every year. So now let's return to the awards. Next, we'll examine a project that exemplifies the best in class in a category that grows more competitive each year, showroom design. Let's take a look.
The Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Sales Center exemplifies the transformation of Brooklyn from a quiet suburb into a vibrant extension of Toronto. drawing inspiration from Brooklyn, New York's urban culture. The design embraces elements of basketball courts, hip-hop, and graffiti, setting the stage for Brooklyn's evolution into a dynamic community within Whitby, Ontario, a rapidly growing region. Whitby has seen a 26.5% population increase over the past 15 years, with a projection of 40% growth in the next decade. The Brooklyn Sales Center captures this growth, merging urban playfulness with suburban order. The building's Maillon structure is animated with bold colors and graffiti-inspired signage, featuring playful, stylized fonts in lime green accents. Inside, the blend of an orderly future and vibrant urban vision is showcased through mirrored finishes, graffiti accents, and chain-link fences. Selfie rooms with graffiti create an immersive experience, highlighting urban hip-hop themes. Designed as a temporary, adaptable structure, the building can be dismantled and relocated to future development sites. Its construction, as a kit of parts, with bolted columns, removable glazing, and a truss roof system, reflects a sustainable approach to architecture. The Brooklyn Sales Center anchors a larger development of 159 low-rise, mid-density homes, including 2- and 3-story townhomes and 100 stacked townhome units. This development aims to gently densify the predominantly single-family home landscape of Toronto's suburbs. By incorporating elements of iconic urban cultures into a playful, energized experience, the Brooklyn Sales Center not only envisions Brooklyn's future, but also serves as a potential town hall for the new development, fostering community and social interaction for years to come.
I love the versatility of that space. I mean, to be able to break it down and move it on to its next location, it's crazy. And it looks so permanent.
Yeah, it's amazing. And again, it goes to show you what the power of good design can do.
Yes, it does.
So for our next category, let's explore a project that introduces fresh ideas and new dimensions to the realm of fine dining.
Soberana. Soberana, Innovation Award, Materiality and Finishes. Designing and executing a project like Soberana involves overcoming various challenges and incorporating unique features and elements. Our goal was to transform this old house into an urban icon near the main square. Considering its construction more as an industrial design object than as a traditional architectural structure, Soberana is dedicated to those who are looking for a space where functionality merges with an immersive dining experience. Soberana has been listed in the highly acclaimed Michelin Guide.
Well, here's another thoughtfully designed and executed project that I believe exemplifies versatility and showcases a forward-thinking approach to customer experience and delivery. I mean, that space is just gorgeous.
Food Pantry, Waikiki Market, Honolulu. Waikiki Market Store in Honolulu is an upscale food market with 2 integrated restaurants, opened on January 11, 2023. This food hub was conceived for enjoying the delights of local cuisine on site as well as for the weekly grocery shop. Our task was to create a center of attraction for both tourists and residents. Centrally located in Waikiki, Honolulu, the market is situated in a newly built residential high-rise and extends over 2 floors. The integration of local Hawaiian culture into the overall store concept has always been important to the owner family and is not neglected in this latest project. For example, large-scale art pieces by a local artist accompany visitors from the atrium to the market, reflecting the customer's deep connection to the art and culture of the island nation. The store and graphic design also fit in with the locally connected concept and are characterized by warm and natural tones, which are expressed in the finishes using local timber and natural stone. The design concept interprets the locally relevant 1950s mid-century modern style in an innovative and modern way. This project shows an impressive balancing act of seamlessly integrating 2 restaurants into the food market experience, creating a 360-degree offering for customers and guests without limiting the flexibility of restaurant opening hours. Mercado Gonzalez Northgate Market, Innovation Award, Storytelling. Mercado Gonzalez is a rich and robust Mexican food experience in Southern California, comprised of 20-plus food puestos, stalls, groceries, an expansive outdoor patio, indoor dining, bar, and fine dining restaurant. The space was formerly a traditional grocery store. We shifted the form, shape, and layout into a vibrant, social, and culturally immersive food experience. A Mercado. As an existing building, we activated the exterior with patios to showcase its social component, and we brought in culturally and locally relevant artists to activate the facade through murals. Together, they visually telegraph the shift from a conventional grocery store to a truly unique experience. A Mercado in Mexico is a traditional marketplace, a hub of individual specialty merchants that set up their puestos, stalls, each with its own names, graphics, and hand-painted signage. They fill the entire floor of a space, creating streets or alleys to explore and a flow of discovery. We crafted each puesto to break from unspoken rules about consistency common within American retail design. Ceiling heights change from puesto to puesto, colors and finishes change, illustrations and topography change, everything. The concept reflects vibrant eclecticism, a personal touch, and visible tactile textures to help Mercado Gonzalez bring to life the sights, sounds, and tastes of Mexico in a quintessential Southern California space. The Shopping Center.
So I think I sound like a broken record when I say this every year that I see grocery stores coming up in the design competition, which is grocery stores didn't look like that when I was a kid. So can we just for a second recognize how amazing the grocery store experience is now compared to what it used to be? It was a get in, get out. You didn't want to hang out. I want to go to those grocery stores.
Well, it's making me hungry.
It's a destination now. So now let's turn our attention to the next category, which highlights innovations in telecommunications.
EE Studio Concept. The EE Studio was defined and created as a space to empower people with the best connectivity and technology solutions for their connected lives. This is part of EE's new retail strategy, which seeks to reinvent the role of retail in the telco industry, putting innovation, personal experience, and community front and center. This concept combines physical and digital experiences to bring to life the latest connected technology. The space features a range of tech from game consoles to smart home devices, all within a dynamic environment to work, learn, game, and play. People can explore a host of experience zones and room sets, with each area carefully curated to give them a taste of future connected living. The new studio gives customers the opportunity to build and visualize their own personalized connected home through a connected home digital tool and real-life room sets. The specially curated room sets include a living room with super-fast broadband and connected home technology, a smart kitchen that features a range of smart cooking appliances, a kid's bedroom that showcases products and services to help with children's learning and keep them safe online, and a home office with technology to support with online security and working from home. In the 12 months since opening, the EE Studio has had 150,000 customers with footfall up to 120% on the previous location, and NPS score outperforming expectations at an all-time high of 91%. The studio concept also leads the way for the rollout of the new Experience stores. Situated in major UK cities, the stores will bring technology to life for customers up and down the country. So far, 4 regional local Experience stores have opened, with a further 9 planned for 2024.
Well, I know we both have 2 little gamers at home. I think would have quite the time in that space.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Talk about technology with elegance and sophistication. So up next, we'll explore the world of pop-up and pop-in shops.
Citizens New York Marathon Expo Innovation Award Digital Integration. Citizens, a key sponsor of the 2023 New York City Marathon, asked Miller Zell to design and execute a brand activation of the bank at the marathon's Runners Expo preceding the event. the experience would be viewed by an international audience of more than 120,000 visitors over 3 days at the Javits Center in Manhattan, where every runner must register prior to race day. We designed an immersive and multisensory phygital experience that tied every key component together, from floor to ceiling: the race, the city, the runners, and the bank. Digital interaction played a critical role in not only projecting Citizens as a digital-centric bank, but in appealing to a global audience where nearly 2/3 of attendees were not fluent in English. It needed to showcase technology and offer enthusiastic social media engagement. We were provided a 30-foot by 40-foot space as our blank canvas at the Convention Center Expo. Our experience team focused on developing a design story that could transcend language and offer everyone the chance to share their marathon memories with people around the world. Our project brief provided 3 main ideas. 1. Community. Highlight the character of all 5 boroughs that make up New York City. 2. Connection. Position Citizens as not only a proud sponsor of this illustrious event, but as a proud New York neighbor. 3. Celebration. Champion the runners and their supporters who travel far and wide to be a part of this historic race. Visitors, regardless of their country of origin, were drawn to the multi-sensory design that incorporated animation, video, illumination, physical set pieces, illustration, augmented reality, and sound. Some numbers: more than 50,000 visitors engaged with the activation. More than 13,000 impressions of AR on Instagram experience. 3 minutes plus average time engaging with AR Instagram experience. Sorel. The footwear brand Sorel celebrated the 50th anniversary of its iconic caribou silhouette with the opening of its first pop-up in New York City. The 10-day pop-up was designed to be the physical embodiment of a buzzy, branded experience, beginning with a marketing launch that included a marching band, young celebrities, and social media influencers. The key to turning this tiny storefront into a compelling short-term destination was its immersive, full-color saturation. On its exterior, Sorel's mural takeover featured the brand's larger-than-life polar bear logo walking across the orange brick exterior toward the store entrance, shielded by a large orange canopy. From the sidewalk, passers-by could see holistically every touchpoint inside the pop-up: the interactive AR experience mirror, the brand heritage wall, the latest Sorel footwear, the customization station, the low-slung try-on area, the 3D artist's interpretation of the polar bear logo. No one section was dominant, creating a beautiful symmetry of design elements and all in optimized orange. Just inside the doors, an augmented reality experience allowed customers to interact and engage with key styles under different weather conditions. The product itself was a key inspiration for how the merchandise was displayed. The orange fixture designs with a wavy, kinetic motif were a nod to the iconic Sorel styles and aspects of the footwear's bright orange soles. The brand heritage wall was a collage of vintage Sorel ads, combined with new campaign imagery, color washed in orange to celebrate the breadth of the brand's heritage. At the back of the space was an orange-drenched charm and lace personalization bar where shoppers could customize their boot purchases. On the wall behind the service desk, the brand's iconic polar bear logo, outlined in neon and made of shearling, a major textile for the brand, took pride of the place.
So this category truly amazed me. From the seamless phygital experience brought to life by Citizens New York to the vibrant and dynamic design of Sorel, like gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And that one was a 10-day pop-up. That was a lot of design and a lot of work and a lot of orange for a 10-day pop-up.
Well, and for the Citizens New York Expo for the marathon, I remember seeing it all over Instagram and everybody posting on social media. So it absolutely worked.
Yes, absolutely. So let's take a look at specialty soft lines.
In keeping with the Benbridge brand positioning of building a lifetime relationship with its customers, the design of the flagship looked to reinforce their brand personality, invoking a welcoming, hospitality feel while upholding the voice and brand expression that is uniquely Benbridge. It was imperative that the flagship design was approachable with the guiding objective to create a casual luxury space that felt authentic and on-brand. Organic materials were used to create this casual feeling while intentionally showcasing details with an upscale aura. Benbridge's process and skill to sculpt diamonds into something beautiful was mirrored by using organic visuals woven throughout the store. Live edge elements transformed into showcases, rough-cut stone and petrified moss nestled within architectural features highlight the artistry of refining an object into something admirable. These unique fixtures add to the casual luxury feel of the space, as well as creating statement pieces out of the fixtures themselves, which hints to Benbridge's quality of craftsmanship. The live edge wood was sourced locally, adding to the Seattle pride and the love for nature that is ingrained in the Benbridge family. The heritage of Benbridge is celebrated throughout the flagship, including a storied modern curio cabinet located near the main entry that towers to the full height of the ceiling, featuring historic photographs of the first Benbridge store and other cherished heirlooms. A variety of signature metal details bring a touch of luxury through decorative screens, column wraps, and 2 unique ceiling sculptures. In addition to creating storytelling moments of the Benbridge brand, shop-in-shop display spaces were created for the high-end watch brands they carry, allowing them to have their own brand expression within the space, including a new dedicated Rolex shop-in-shop, reaffirming its long-time relationship with the Swiss watchmaker. Birkenstock Miami Innovation Award, Storefront and Facade. Cult favorite Birkenstock has officially landed in Miami's Design District at 111 Northeast 40th Street. This latest flagship destination celebrates the German shoemaker's heritage with an unmistakable vibe. Designed by an award-winning New York City-based architecture and design firm, Birkenstock Miami stands out. The design firm also delivered Birkenstock's first U.S. flagship in Soho, New York, and its second in Venice Beach, California, along with its U.S. headquarters near San Francisco. From classic to contemporary, the team has created memorable experiences for each new chapter of Birkenstock's legacy. Seeking to introduce itself to the Miami market, Birkenstock and the team collaborated on a striking new reinterpretation of its elevated brand experience. The Design District is renowned for its sleek, modern architecture. To define Birkenstock's new presence, the team transformed the full-height facade with brand-driven materials and tones, layering the glass storefront with dimensional panels, fins, and custom signage. Inside, the team framed the 2,941 square foot space in natural, grayscale stone from floor to 20-foot high ceiling, incorporating leather, cork, and mixed materials for a tropical luxury feel. Overhead, a custom metal chandelier evokes the bone pattern found in Birkenstock soles, masking the mezzanine-level storage space. Below, a 44-foot by 13-foot living green wall emphasizes the brand's connection to nature. Niches in the feature accommodate installations by local artists or Birkenstock merchandise. On the ground floor, the deep rectangular footprint is augmented by underlit bespoke retail display millwork in a dark walnut tone. Merchandise lines the perimeter with lounge seating in dark leather and light gray suede positioned along the core, creating a customer-centric experience. The team's translation of Birkenstock's ethos for its Miami flagship embodies the dynamism of the Design District and the vibe of South Beach while staying true to the brand's identity. QU, a high-performance outdoor apparel and hunting gear company, was looking to open its first flagship store. With the motto, "Innovation never rusts," the design of the store had to exemplify just that. The direct-to-customer brand already had a reputation for being the best at what they do, so they were looking to create an in-store experience that honored their commitment to their customers and their level of premium quality and service. They created a space that demonstrated QU's expertise, unparalleled gear, and didn't just look like another outdoor retail store. QU was able to create an environment that built excitement and anticipation and helped shoppers envision themselves on their trips. Tiffany & Company Innovation Award, Fixturing. The landmark epitomizes Tiffany & Company's commitment to maintaining its iconic status on Fifth Avenue. The comprehensive renovation of the nearly century-old building involved removing 4 floors to make way for the 3 new glass-encased floors, offering panoramic views of Central Park. These new floors house double-story exhibition spaces and luxurious selling suites, enhancing the shopping experience with exclusivity and elegance. A digital entry experience, strategically designed elevator banks to optimize customer traffic, and a grand staircase improve flow and connectivity between retail spaces. The ground floor features cutting-edge digital elements like double-height video screen walls, setting the tone for visitors' experience. Custom light fixtures and over 40 artworks throughout all floors add a unique touch to the environment. The addition of vertical lift modules streamlines merchandise access, enhancing operational efficiency and customer experience. By merging historical charm with modern luxury, the Tiffany 727 Landmark Project reinvents the space to meet the evolving needs of the brand and its customers. The renovated store now includes a Tiffany Blue Box Cafe, further enriching the overall experience. This project solidifies Tiffany & Company's position as a leading destination on Fifth Avenue, embodying elegance, efficiency, and an unforgettable shopping experience. With its blend of tradition and innovation, the Tiffany 727 Landmark invites visitors to indulge in the timeless allure of one of New York's most beloved landmarks.
Wow, that soft lines category really showcased an array of stunning design elements from biophilic touches to sheer elegance. So,
Couldn't agree more.
now let's move on to specialty hardlines.
Crate and Barrel Innovation Award, Sustainability, Adaptive Reuse. The Crate and Barrel Flatiron Project was a comprehensive, complete renovation with the goal of creating a design-centric retail store within a flagship location. Decisions made celebrate a beautifully restored 1877 NYC landmark building, all while developing the next evolution of the Crate and Barrel brand ethos. Working within a building which, given its historical background, was not created with the flexibility to accommodate current architectural requirements is a difficulty in itself. Careful thought was placed into celebrating the dichotomy of traditional, iconic NYC architecture and the clean, timeless aesthetic that Crate and Barrel has become known for. This project features an individualistic fixture package throughout, reflecting the Scandinavian design on which Crate and Barrel was founded. Fixtures at this location had to be thoughtfully designed, mainly due to architectural elements, such as a drastic floor slope, high ceilings, lack of interior walls, and clerestory windows. Fixture scale was exaggerated to draw visual prominence to key product categories. Throughout the space, you can find distinct materials such as the customized volcano wall treatment. The tile itself is inspired by one of our wall decor items, the Tasso hand-carved tile. The tile modules were designed to include a mix of abstract imagery of Crate and Barrel products and key New York City motifs. Not only was each individual tile meticulously designed in-house, but the entire wall layout was thoughtfully curated to allow for the utmost movement and interest. In the lower level at the Creighton Kids entry, a mural was painted by one of our in-house photo studio set designers. The mural complements the hot air balloon lighting installation and adds a whimsical sense to the brand's interior facade. Throughout the space, you'll find distinct details, materials, and specialty fixtures that help to create an environment that feels inspirational and welcoming. Indigo. For Indigo, the journey of building the new flagship at the Well was a tale of brand rediscovery. Indigo embarked on an exploratory path, recognizing the need to refocus the business around books as its core offering. With an eye toward future growth and evolution, the strategy was to establish a design that embodies timelessness with the utmost flexibility and adaptability, while reinforcing the store's identity as a haven for book lovers and cultural enthusiasts across all age groups. Indigo has emerged from this transformative journey with a crystallized vision for its store designs, propelling the brand on a stronger and more defined path than ever. The design goal was to conceive a new concept for a 16,000 square foot space at the Well, Canada's acclaimed mixed-use development located in the dynamic West End of Toronto. The store is designed to reflect Indigo's unique brand vision and core values, serving as a community hub for storytelling and connection, a sanctuary for reflection and celebration, a treasure trove for discovery and adventure, a home for refined design and beauty, and ultimately, a perpetual happy place for Indigo's valued customers. The result is a space that embodies all of the above, but also represents Indigo's commitment to sustainability and DE&I, ensuring a strong future for the brand and store design vision. Studio B by Bettinardi. The Bettinardi family approached our firm as they looked to launch their first Studio B flagship. The goal was to build a unique, curated, and tailored golf experience that speaks to the Benardi golf brand values of heritage, craftsmanship, innovation, and creativity. Inspired by these values and Bettinardi's commitment to excellence, our design tells the story of the brand through stunning details, engaging visuals, and curated material selections. Anchored on the concept of approachable luxury, the space infuses classic clubhouse elements with modern, innovative technology. Cues from both the Bettinardi golf brand and their product design were utilized to create a boutique presentation in a dynamic setting. Upon entry to Studio B, customers are immersed in the story of Bettinardi Golf through large digital components and captivated by branding treatments that welcome them to begin their Bettinardi journey. To the left of entering is the hospitality area, which features an archival headcover wall installation, not only making a memorable brand statement, but also serving as a backdrop to photo ops and interviews with professional golfers and other VIPs. From here, a custom 10-foot-long table with oversized geometric pendant lights creates the focal presentation of the retail floor and acts as a destination for shopping feature collections. Merchandising displays stationed on the putting green showcase an assortment of putters and invite customers to test and try various models. Studio B not only offers customers a curated retail shopping experience, but also features 2 bays for putter fittings and a wedge simulator bay where golfers can fine-tune their performance. In the back of the 7,000 square foot Studio B is the Hive, a special vault dedicated to exhibiting high-end putters and exclusive head covers. The exterior wall is adorned with a warm copper metallic wall covering and 3D hexagon tiles signaling the exceptional experience within.
Gotta love those clean, incredibly beautiful spaces, and I love that you can have such a great experience and not just shopping within them.
Absolutely. So for the Store of the Year, we're going to keep you waiting just a little bit longer. I know the anticipation's building, I know. So that wraps up our list for the class of 2023. A round of applause for all of these amazing projects that we just saw up here. So now comes a time for a very special part of our evening where we give special recognition to a distinguished group of professionals, these individuals who have shaped and will continue to shape our industry. Tonight, the chair of the Legion of Honor, Ken Nish, couldn't be here in person, so therefore it is my honor and privilege to be up here and welcome 3 new inductees into the Legion of Honor. This esteemed recognition celebrates a lifetime of contributions to professional design achievement in retail. Since its inception in 2001, the Legion of Honor has recognized over 36 individuals who have dedicated their careers to advancing retail design. So Ken shared with me some thoughts that he wanted me to share with all of you tonight. The Legion of Honor each year recognizes leaders within our industry who exhibit qualities of innovation, professionalism, and mentorship. There is a qualitative criteria related to years of practice and awards. But I believe what truly identifies our industry leaders are more the qualitative aspects of their career in changing, leading, and persevering, and doing so with grace, partnership, and, might I add, style. In recognizing our 3 inductees this year, all in their own way exhibit unique qualitative and quantitative qualities worthy of the Legion of Honor. Congratulations from Ken. Ken also wanted to take a minute to thank the other members of the review committee who, per the rules of the Legion of Honor, always remain anonymous. I don't even know who they are. So we want to thank you for all of your hard work and collaboration, as a number of portfolios were reviewed this year, and lots of deliberation in selecting the 3 individuals you're about to see come up here tonight. So for the Legionnaires, they do get to make a speech, because why not? This is kind of a lifetime achievement, right? So after I introduce you, I will welcome you to the stage. Our first Legionnaire of the evening is Aaron Spies. Aaron possesses a unique combination of high-achieving capitalism and compassionate humanism. With 35 years of experience in retail design consulting, he has consistently delivered exceptional strategic, creative vision, leadership, and outstanding results as a partner at RPA and as the co-founder and partner and CEO of Big Red Rooster. His business acumen led to the successful sale of Big Red Rooster to JLL, where he continued to shape the growth and vision of what became JLL Design Solutions. A master team builder and passionate client advocate, Aaron is dedicated to exploring what's next in retail design. We are confident that his next endeavor will once again redefine the possibilities of what a successful retail design firm can achieve. Please welcome Aaron to the stage.
It is right up here. Wow. Anything is possible. You used to see that in the back wall of our firm back in Columbus, Big Red Rooster, and it truly is. I'm so blessed to have probably stumbled into a passion of retail when I started in this industry over 30 years ago. And everyone talks about the work-life balance. There is none. It is life, and what a life this has been. There's more to come and all that stuff, but it's. I want to thank my family first and foremost, who gave me the opportunity, the patience, the tolerance, the trust to go off and try new things, and Big Red Rooster is one of those. Without that, none of this would have been possible. I want to really give a strong call out And I've belabored this for the last few weeks of how to sum this all up, and I can't from the standpoint, otherwise I'd be here for about 2 hours reading off names that are up in my memory of everyone that helped me, influenced me, provided the opportunities for success. I have a few of those in the room tonight, a lot of those in the room tonight, and I want to thank them. One I would like to really kind of call out specifically, because she's been with me for over 30 years, and it's Diane Rambo, back from the RPA days, and was one of what I call part of the initial Dirty Dozen that started Big Red Rooster before I think I ended up with about 1,500 designers globally there with JLL before I stepped aside. But those team members, Joe Nevin, Martin Beck, who was my partner from the old Fitch days to starting Big Red Rooster, couldn't have done any of this without them. The trust that they put in me to continue to push the envelope of possibilities, and boy, we took on some crazy stuff. The bigger, hairy, audacious opportunities we took on and helped clients basically write the brief. We didn't wait for briefs, we helped create the brief. And strategically, boy, that's empowering as designers, and really cast our own path. We chose not to compete. We wanted to create our own game, and we did that. The last group that I want to specifically call out and thank is where the clients had entrusted me, with all these opportunities. I could call every single one of them out over the last 30 years by name, by company, by title, and where they're at today. And I follow every one of them to where they've elevated in their careers. Some have passed on, like literally passed on, and others have, are running some of the largest global organizations around. And boy, does that feel good. It makes me feel part of a family. So all three, my family, my work family, my client family, that's made up my life. And I've loved it very, very much, and unbelievably appreciative to the Retail Design Institute and everyone associated with this industry. The last note is I want to thank all the folks that took me under their wings. I started in this industry when it was still quite new, younger. It's definitely matured over the years, obviously. But it's the Martin Becks, the Denny Gerdemans, the Ken Nishes, the Joe Nevins, the Ken Roches, all the folks that, there are a couple generational gaps over the years, as we all remember, due to recessions and things like that. I was always the kid, and everyone took care of me and taught me a lot. And I'm hoping to do more of that as I continue to age and give back to the industry, and hope all others will also. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful experience. Creativity is in everybody, and our ability to pull teams together and solve big, hairy problems doesn't just start and stop with what you see in the store, but it's the business. It's the aspect of creating success for everybody. And I couldn't be more proud to be standing up here and accepting this award tonight, so thank you.
Okay, now I'm just going to stand. It's easier. Our next Legionnaire this evening is Alec Zavalero. Alec co-founded... Oh, yeah, clap. Go ahead, do that. Alec co-founded the retail design practice at TPG Architecture in New York City and has led it as a partner for 20 years. With a career spanning over a quarter century, Alec's talent has transformed retail, hospitality, and branded spaces into environments that bring client visions to life and create memorable experiences for their customers. His portfolio includes over 50 design awards granted by institutions such as the Shop Association, Retail Design Institute, AIA, IFMA, VMSD Magazine, and many more. Alec is committed to mentoring and developing future talent. He plays a critical role in nurturing the next generation of designers at TPG, ensuring that his knowledge and passion are passed on to those who follow in his footsteps. His achievements reflect not only his individual success, but also the lasting impact he has made on the industry and the bright future he is helping to shape. Please join me in welcoming Alec Zavallero to the stage. This one's already lower.
You just squeeze.
Yeah. Short people unite.
Yeah, I can't. That guy sounds really impressive. I am deeply grateful and honored, and I thank the Legion and I thank the Institute. This was unexpected and really touching. And I guess now is as good a time as ever to admit that my career in retail design was kind of an accident. So go to the Wayback Machine. I walked into the door at Walker Group, that storied name, in 1998, and I was a hospitality designer. And I thought I was going to continue. I followed my boss over to Walker, and I thought that I was going to continue to do hospitality design. And instead, I walked into this environment, and there were all these people, and they spoke this strange language, and it wasn't quite English. It was, I had no idea why I should face out, and why sometimes it was good to be double hung, and sometimes it wasn't. But that was retail. And I walked in, bewildered, into a new thing. And one gentleman saw this bewilderment in me, and I guess, out of the goodness of his heart, came forward. And I remember he was very, very kind and very, very tall. And that's Eric Feigenbaum. And Eric took me aside and said, "All right, this is new to you." And he gave me a primer. He gave me the store manual that they had prepared for Ripley's department store in Chile. And that's how I started to learn retail. And so my career in this started with me receiving great kindness and invaluable knowledge and discovering something that I love. Something that suits me incredibly well and that I feel very passionately about. And so the mission really has always been to pass on that kindness and that knowledge to everyone you work with, to everyone you work for, because we don't do anything in this profession alone. And I am deeply blessed to have worked and to continue to work with astonishing professionals. So I'm not me up here. I am the collective of everyone who has worked on our projects, and every client who has trusted us with their brands. And so I want to keep passing on that mission, as it were, and keep fostering this love for this thing that we do called retail design. And again, I am deeply grateful and honored. Thank you. So much easier.
Come on over in between.
Yes.
Okay, that's not going back. And last but not least, our final inductee of this evening is David Kepron, a multifaceted creative professional. You can clap. With a deep curiosity about why, what's now, and what's next. Currently, the VP of Brand Experience and Design Strategy at Adefica in Montreal, David previously served as VP of Global Design Strategies at Marriott International, where he developed compelling customer experiences for brands like Westin and Renaissance. In 2020, he founded Next Level Experience Design, blending his expertise in architecture, social anthropology, and emerging technologies. A sought-after speaker, David shares insights on consumer behavior and design at events worldwide and has been recognized by Display and Design Ideas magazine as one of their 30 most influential people and 40 Under 40. He is also the author of Retail Revolution and host of Next Level Experience Design podcast presented by VMSD magazine. Please join me in welcoming David Kepron to the stage. Also, I just have to add, if you don't follow David on Instagram, he is an amazing artist as well, and he documents that on his Instagram profile.
Thank you for the plug. I do corporate gifts. If you all want to get onto my website, just send me a link. It's interesting doing this because I've had the good fortune to do a lot of speaking in the industry, thanks to VMSD and Shop Association and other things. And I never work off a script. But somehow tonight I have to work off a script, which is highly unusual, but just bear with me because I want to make sure I hit all the high points here. What's interesting about the previous two inductees, congratulations, Alec and Aaron, is that during my years in the retail industry, I often heard that expression, I never planned to be in retail. Somehow it just found me, and retail just showed up on their life path, and so it was, ironically, with mine as well. A serendipitous moment over a lunch in 1994 while I was teaching at an interior design program at Collège Interdec in Montreal with a colleague of mine who was running the visual merchandising program who said to me, they want me to go to Singapore to run this program. I don't want to go. I said, I'll go. 2 weeks later, I was living in Singapore running this program, and I had never designed a store, and I had no idea what visual merchandising was about. But strangely, retail found me. After a year abroad, I set my sights on New York, and I showed up here. And as serendipity would have it, it smiled upon me again. And within 2 weeks of my landing at JFK, Tom Beebe, who some of you will know in the industry, had brokered opportunities for me to meet with Peter Glenn and have tea in his home at Sniffen Court on 36th, and with Gene Moore at Tiffany's, where I spent an afternoon learning about visual merchandising. I'd given myself 2 weeks to find a gig. My wife was already here working, and I landed in the office of a guy named Joe Weishar with New Vision Studios. It was a small 3-person firm. I was a resident architect, and we were this little VM consultancy in the basement of a brownstone on 36 off of Park. And with Joe, I learned some valuable lessons, like how to think like a merchant and see like a customer. I learned that visual merchandisers were much more than window trimmers. I began to see them as 3D storytellers whose palette was product. I learned that it wasn't all about me as the architect, whose design prowess would enthrall customers and certainly make them buy. And I learned that you could sell basically anything off of milk crates if you did your displays with whimsy and wonder, which was really weird because a few years ago I actually saw Urban Outfitters doing that exact thing, and I walked by and smiled and I thought, Joe would have loved this. He would have thought it was great. After merchandising literally thousands of square feet of retail space, stripping down departments, moving fixtures, and merchandising baby booties, thongs, and electronics, and canoes all in the same day, which most of you will understand is quite a challenge with the assortments, I learned how to approach retail through different eyes. And what I discovered was that my rather inflated impression of what architects did in retail and how design was king was soon replaced by understanding that merchandise was the star, and the store was only a stage set upon which a story was supposed to be told. So as a young traditional architect, I loved the work of Raymond Loewy. He was an inspiration to me throughout my training in architecture school. And then as a retail design architect, I was continually following maybe you could have qualified it as stalking as a young designer, but I was following Ron Pavlik and Dominic Segretti and Jay Fitzpatrick and Rodney Fitch and Ellie Shute and Denny Gurdman and Ken Walker, about whom we've already talked about tonight. Those were the people who were the best of the best when I was growing up in this industry. They were the people to follow. They were the people to watch. And I tell you, I watched everything they did. I listened to every presentation that they gave to learn what doing great stores was about. All of them, Legion of Honor honorees. To be considered among that group right now is an honor, because I guess what it means is that I learned well from studying my mentors. Now, years later, I can say I'm proud to be included in the honor of, or the presence of people like Bruce Bartelt, Bevan Blumendahl, Joe Nevin, who is here, Brian Shoffley, Marty Jaffe, the first Canadian recipient of, I'm a Canadian, I'm a Montrealer, so I'm happy to say anything about Canada, who I've both worked with, competed against, but now at this point in my career, I'm likely or happy to be able to say that I'd call them friend, and they're among my most respected industry colleagues. The store is a stage and products are the stars of the show, Joe Weishar used to say. And I have, with enthusiasm, loved designing brand performance places for people who can experience merchandising magic. And while accepting this Retail Design Institute Legion of Honor this evening, I gratefully welcome it as another act in this wonderful production in which I am simply a part of the company. At least at my part, I can say I'm not done yet, so this is not the end. I'm going to continue on. So we're on the edge of a massive change in our industry, with exponential things happening faster and faster, with an emerging cohort of digitally seeking, experiencing, or digital consumers who are seeking different kinds of experiences, whose expectations are different, and who pose new challenges for us. There is so much more for us as a retail industry to do where we can be a force for positive change with respect to things like sustainability and to continue to make retail relevant. I'm looking forward to helping shape that world as I continue on my path in an industry that, like Aaron and Alec, I love. So in closing, I'd like to specifically thank the Retail Design Institute for this honor. Thank you. VMSD Magazine and the Shop Association for giving me space for my voice and allowing me on your stages at your conferences. Ron and Nancy Jackson for allowing me to have the largest library of ASI materials outside of their showroom, which exists in my basement. Eric Feigenbaum, my colleague and friend, and George Homer for my early career visual merchandising tutoring. Daniel Montano, Bruce Bartelt, James Farnell for being great colleagues and extraordinary collaborators. And to my son, Nick and Ben, who are watching, who have helped to grow me up, and whose creativity has been a source of hilarity and most of my creative inspiration. And finally, to my wife, Lou, whose sincerity, compassion, and unwavering support has made possible much of my career journey, and whose constant search for the answers to the tough questions has made me stronger in the broken places. Thank you, all three. Thank you. It's the big ear.
Come on, Dan. Take a picture with you. Congratulations to our newest inductees into the Legion of Honor. Cynthia, are we ready to unveil the Store of the Year? Wait, isn't there like 50 more awards we're supposed to give out or something before that?
Yeah, something like that. You guys have
we
like
got
another 3 hours, right?
4 hours, right?
Again, congratulations to all of our Legion inductees. But yeah, Dana, it is time to announce the 53rd Store of the Year. Cut to it. I'm not saying it.
Tiffany & Company, Store of the Year, Innovation Award, Fixturing. The landmark epitomizes Tiffany & Company's commitment to maintaining its iconic status on Fifth Avenue. The comprehensive renovation of the nearly century-old building involved removing 4 floors to make way for the 3 new glass-encased floors, offering panoramic views of Central Park. These new floors house double-story exhibition spaces and luxurious selling suites, enhancing the shopping experience with exclusivity and elegance. A digital entry experience, strategically designed elevator banks to optimize customer traffic, and a grand staircase improve flow and connectivity between retail spaces. The ground floor features cutting-edge digital elements like double-height video screen walls, setting the tone for visitors' experience. Custom light fixtures and over 40 artworks throughout all floors add a unique touch to the environment. The addition of vertical lift modules streamlines merchandise access, enhancing operational efficiency and customer experience. By merging historical charm with modern luxury, the Tiffany 727 Landmark project reinvents the space to meet the evolving needs of the brand and its customers. The renovated store now includes a Tiffany Blue Box Cafe, further enriching the overall experience. This project solidifies Tiffany & Company's position as a leading destination on Fifth Avenue, embodying elegance, efficiency, and an unforgettable shopping experience. With its blend of tradition and innovation, the Tiffany 727 Landmark invites visitors to indulge in the timeless allure of one of New York's most beloved landmarks.
So at this time, I would like to invite, and I know there's a lot of you, the team who worked on the Tiffany store, please come up and accept the award.
Well, first, I would like to introduce you to Stacy Burton from Tiffany & Company, who is here with us, her amazing vision made it all happen, and we from Arcadis have been pleased to work with her, and she's just an amazing client to have.
Oh, thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you. We're honored to accept this award. This project was kind of, a labor of love, I think, for all of us that worked on it, from the Tiffany team to Peter Marino Architects to Arcadis and all the other consultants. It was years in the making, and I think changed our brand forever, and I think retail. So to create this magical place of, several floors that's both a retail store, art gallery, and exhibition space was really quite spectacular to work on. So thank you very much for this award, and happy to be here tonight to celebrate with all of you.
There's an innovation award. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So can we all get together, everybody, for another picture? Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And can I just say congratulations again. As you heard, this was a team effort. So many people involved in ensuring that this store came to life the way that you see it. From Peter Marino to Arcadis to the Tiffany team, and I'm sure lots of other consultants. So congratulations again. Another round of applause, please. So this comes to the conclusion of our night. Dina, are you sad it's over?
I am a little, and I just wanted to say, don't just sit back. There's so much to get involved with organizations like Retail Design Institute and my other hat, Shop Association. But you can always get involved with the board. You can help out at events. I met my work wife here at the Retail Design Institute of the New York
May or
chapter.
may not be me.
But it's a great opportunity to be a part of this industry and do a little bit more and help to nurture new upcoming individuals in our industry as well.
And I just want to point out one more thing. Many of the stores that you saw tonight are all are stores that our chapters across the globe have actually held events in. So the stores you're seeing tonight, that's what you get exposed to when you join the Retail Design Institute and you come to our events. So on behalf of Dina and myself, I want to thank you all for coming, to those of you here in person and those of you online at watch parties or at home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And keep an eye out for us next year.
And to our sponsors, we
To our
thank you as
sponsors,
always.
Media Place, without whom this whole broadcast would not be possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jeremy and Scott. Iconico, Kingsman, Reed Photography. I feel like I'm forgetting some. IDW. See what happens when I don't have the paper? McRae, thank you so much, McRae. This would not be possible without all of you. And look at the crowd we have here in person tonight. We sold a record number. We filled the theater. And I think next year we may need to go to a bigger spot. What do you all think?
Absolutely.
Thank you again for coming. If you won an innovation award, you can come up and accept your award and have photographs taken with Dina and myself. But as for the live broadcast, that's a wrap.